When our society puts a police officer in the court of public opinion, when our society allows dog owners to allow their dogs to attack police officers, they are violating U.S. Code Title 18, Part 1, Chapter 19. Conspiracy to impede or injure an officer. So let's read this. If two or more persons in any state, territory, possession, or district conspire to prevent by force, intimidation, or threat any person from accepting or holding any office, trust, or place of confidence under the United States, or from discharging any duties thereof, or to induce by like means any officer of the United States to leave the place where his duties as an officer are required to be performed, or to injure him in his person or property on account of his lawful discharge of the duties of his office, or while engaged in the lawful discharge thereof, or to injure his property so as to molest, interrupt, hinder, or impede him in the discharge of his official duties, each such person shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 6 years or both. That is the law. So, now let's look at one of the jobs of a police officer. This is a U.S. Justice Department PDF that I'm showing you right now. It's called Community Relations Service Kit for Policing. So police officers and police agencies, not just the individual officers, are encouraged to do these type of things, to maintain good public relations, to be transparent. Lots to read in here, but the police officer and all of their support group, even the fire department and the emergency rescue department, part of the work that they do is to show that, hey, we're doing a good job and we're trying our best. We're trying to do all these type of things. And so as a community, when we throw these officers into this public court where they're allowed to defame the officer and call for him to be removed or encourage him to go to some other police department, we are impeding that police officer's job. Notice part of this code says if we are doing this, to making the police officer leave the place where his duties are. So when we do this to the police officers, we are conspiring together, two or more persons, to make that police officer think, oh my gosh, I should leave this town. Everybody thinks I'm a bad person for defending myself. So then they have to collect their family or their belongings and consider moving because of this court of public opinion. So who are the conspirators in this? Well, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 if we include the dog. They have all conspired against this police officer. So where are the other conspirators? Here they are. All these news stories where these police officers are brought up on public charges. Here are some more of these conspiracy people. We are over at the city council. All these people are upset with the officer.
I'm just a pet. He's a cherished member of our family. We're going to destroy comfort and loyalty. An innocent who's taken from us by a cowardly police officer who valued his own safety.
The closed captions got it wrong there, but that guy calls him a cowardly police officer and basically trash talks the police officer.
Emotions ran high at the Davenport City Council meeting.
Now my son walks around with an imaginary version of this. Instead of waking up to 11 licks and falling out of his best friend, he's awakened by the traumatic memories of that day.
The chambers were packed with...
So do you see what they're doing? They're calling the dog a best friend. They're saying that all of the family is just now suffering and they're just down in the dumps because of this dog. So that type of language, that frames the officer as some kind of killer of beloved family members, some type of deadly stalker in the night that just killed this precious pupper. So what they're doing there, all these people, they're conspiring against that officer in the proper action of his duties. He was on call for 4 loose dogs. He was doing his duty, And now that he's done his duty, now they're conspiring to make him look bad. These are all conspirators. These are one or more people that are giving all these people a platform to trash talk the police officer and make the police department look bad, make the state of Washington, Davenport police look bad. So now let's go look at some Davenport police code. So this is Davenport, Washington right here. So look, dog attacks exhibiting vicious propensities. So it is declared to be a civil offense for an owner, keeper, or harborer of a dog at any time allow the dog to exhibit vicious propensities. It is declared to be a civil offense for a dog at any time, unprovoked dog to attack or bite a person, another domestic animal while on the premises. Such owner, keeper, or harborer such dog is subject to impoundment. Well, it's hard to impound that dog when it's jumping on you and biting on you. What did they expect the officer to do? To lay down and let the dog bleed him out in the middle of the road? So there is not even a reason to do a city council. There's not a reason to even do any news stories. 5 minutes in the news. The people broke several laws. They broke several city codes by having their vicious dog out on a leash attacking a police officer. The police officer was rightfully doing his duties. And after he did his duties, they conspired to make him look bad. So it appears to me that this is a violation of U.S. code. They're conspiring to impede or injure an officer, and they're encouraging that police officer to leave his place of duties. What do you guys think? See you in the next one.